Okay, so y'all are doing a tour of Texas, out to West Texas today, or I guess really this week.
Correct.
What are some of the things that y'all hope to learn on this trip?
Well, we love to get to know the people, and we want to learn as much as we can about what the needs are in the particular communities that we visit. One reason that we're doing this is because it's been the history of the court that every spring and every fall we go to different communities throughout the state to have oral argument. And the purpose of that is for us to educate people about the third branch of government, about the court, and to humanize the court, and to enable people to realize that the third branch is something that's very important to every single Texan, and we deal with issues that really deal with their lives, that are important to them, their children, their livelihood. And so we've been doing that for many, many years. Well, during the pandemic, we couldn't do it. Everything was closed down. And so now that we're starting to open up, and it's a time when Justice Huddle and Justice Young and I are all on the ballot going around meeting people anyway, so we thought, let's turn this into this opportunity to really provide a service to the citizens of our wonderful state by letting them learn more about the court, about the third branch of government, and about the importance to this branch to their lives.
So what's something that you wish people at home would know about the Texas Supreme Court and what y'all do?
I think that one of the most important things that all of us want everyone to understand is that, number one, we're very dedicated to the rule of law. We take it extremely seriously. We study very hard. We're very, very diligent about applying that rule and about making sure that we are governed by the rule of law, by the statutes, by the Constitution, whatever's at issue, rather than by our own personal views about what the law should be. And we work really hard to make sure that we're aware. Number one, be aware of what our personal views are, because we're human beings. Of course, we have personal views, but we work very hard to put those aside to make sure that we are serving the purpose that we need to be serving, which is to interpret those laws and not develop policy on our own.
Sure. So when you are hearing a case, you think about all of the things that are in headlines these days. People have very strong feelings about them. So when you see those headlines and then you go to work, how do you put that aside and just focus solely on the law? Is that hard sometimes?
It's not really hard to do. What happens, however, is that a lot of times we end up issuing an opinion, writing an opinion that we really don't like the outcome. Because our role is not to like the outcome. Our role is to follow the law, and when that comes out, then the legislature, the people of Texas, make the decision about whether or not to change that law so that it will reflect what the people want. Because that's what this is all about, what the people of Texas want, not what the 9 of us want.
I like that. Okay, what else? Anything else? Try to keep it short. I know y'all's time.
Sure.
Is precious.
Well, we're just so happy to be here. We really do appreciate the opportunity to get to see the people in Midland, to get to know you all better, to hear. We were at a law firm not too long ago, earlier this afternoon, and got some ideas about the specific needs that they have here in an area that's more rural than a lot of the areas that we're from. And some of those needs are different. And we, in our administrative function over the third branch of government, need to know those things, because we need to make sure that our rules committee, that our different committees that deal with those types of issues address those issues in a way that will benefit the people who live here. And so we really, really do appreciate the opportunity to be here, and everyone's been lovely. So thank you so much for having us.
Well, we appreciate y'all taking